Hi there, Taurus, and anybody else tuning into your video. Welcome. We're here with your Mercury Retrograde reading. This is for 2021, but of course, energy is fluid. We might be talking about concepts here. Energy may be coming up from years ago, for example, and it may be speaking of energy that may develop physically in the 3D, third dimensional paradigm as we perceive it years down the line. So always keep an open mind, I say, when you're watching readings, and I've just found that to be the case with the readings that I post here. And, you know, it's always a learning process. Sometimes I'll come back to readings and I'll be like, whoa, okay, so things can really, really take some time, you know, and sometimes they can be even like right there, like while you're watching the reading. So it's always up to you to also find how it does resonate with you personally, because it'll always be a unique experience. Working with your higher self, which is what we're doing here. Let's jump into the reading. Love and light to you again here, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in here to you, and I'm going to grab the tarot deck. We're working with The Wild Unknown by Kim Kranz, and I've been working with the deck for a few years now already, and so let's see here. Again, Mercury has already sort of gone retro. I consider it even once it's gone into pre-shadow retrograde. So we've been working with Mercury retrograde already for a bit of time, and then, you know, we're going to be in officially retrograde, which has already begun. By now we are June 1st, and so it will be retrograde until about the 24th, 29th, 24th, 24th of July, and then we will go into the post-shadow period, which will lead up until I think about the 7th of July. So of June it was the 24th. Wow, okay, so we're really kind of it rules the mind. Mercury retro is usually a time where things get kind of confusing, and it's like, sorry, what did you say? Like, maybe you want to make a note of what you're doing here around this time. I'm hearing that as well. Like, just keep an active running log. Like, for those of you who, I'm seeing an Apple logo, like, you know, of the computer. I'm seeing for a number, if you're like if you're taping something and you're like, let's say even like a creative content producer or something, I would just like film twice. If it's something, if it's something, we literally just said that twice. If it's something really important to you, that's just coming through. Always again, take it as you will. It could be a metaphor. Now we're also channeling here, so let's jump into it. I was just meditating, Taurus. I was getting something. It's just, you're speechless about something, Taurus. No, like, let's be like honest now, okay? I'm seeing that there is just something that you maybe didn't even want to have to talk about. You're like, I really didn't think that I would have to like finance that. I'm hearing that. Like, there's just something surprising coming through, like shocking, like, what? I'm hearing in his underwear. I'm hearing that. Okay, I don't know what that's only to. Well, maybe for a number of you, there is like some kind of maybe content that is this came through in in the Cancer reading. Okay, I didn't post that yet. Okay, but anyways, this is in the Cancer Mercury retrograde reading, Taurus. Like, it's like someone is even like, I don't know, they're on a Zoom call. This came through in the Cancer. Okay, all right, and it's like all of a sudden they had it on mute. They had themselves. It was like a multi-person like Zoom meeting, and then like all of a sudden it's like, and it can be a metaphor. It's like all of a freaking sudden, their camera goes on and like their sound goes on, and it's like they're in the shower or something, and there's splashing water that's activating their screen. I was just seeing that like so clearly. It was like kind of horrifying. The moment it's like, oh, I miss a spot on my leg. Like, you're trying to like make it something normal and cool and cute. Like, it's like, how do I cover myself up like fast enough? Okay, Father wants reverse. Like, this can be something that actually happens. It can be a metaphor that's clear. It's like, I freaking hope it doesn't happen. I'm seeing somebody splashing around in a pool as well. It's like the feeling of like, you know, something falls off or something, you know. Okay, let's continue now. The Father wants popped out. The first card, ooh, so fast in reverse. For a number, there's something also just not like unbelievable. I'm hearing this. Like, no, Taurus. Like, there's somebody here who wants to like take you on a carousel ride. I'm hearing for 4 to 8 years. They're not sure though. If it's 4, if it's 5, if it's 6, if it's 7, or if it will be 8. And honestly, they're not saying for sure if it will, if it won't be more. I'm hearing that as well. Like, they're leaving you maybe in the dark. For no, this is in relation to a certain contract. Now, for a number of you, you've been dealing with this person, and they are like starting to dance with pride now with that behavior, and maybe this has reached a point you're like, okay, you need to stop right there, sir. I'm hearing that you need to know your boundaries. I'm hearing that as well. It's gonna be someone's like boyfriend, for number, I'm hearing, yeah, their mother. I'm hearing they're standing up for this person. Like, don't talk to her like that. I'm hearing that as well. Don't talk to her anymore. Maybe there's even like a parent again, but a brother. I'm hearing that as well. The Father of Wands in the Strength card, and the Father of Cups and the Son of Pentacles. Even like, yeah, it's even like a community of people. It's even like a business. Like, someone is starting to get the picture here. Like, she doesn't want to be like presented in that way with me. Okay, got it. Three of Wands at the base of the Empress. Like, this is someone who, like, they keep even coming to someone's door. It's like, no, sir. No. Okay? I'm hearing she's not doing your whole, like, do you miss me? Like, okay, yeah, me too thing. Like, Death card upright, like, either, no. And there's not really, I will have to just say it like this, like, it's not really about, like, answering questions as well. Like, about, well, then why? Let's debate it. Let's discuss it. Not a debate anymore. Not negotiable. Not going to be something that we're going to talk about in a million different ways as well. And then on Monday, we'll have a different answer and story. We'll wake up feeling a little different about it because the weather's better. No, this is, like, for sure. I'm here vulnerable with the Father of Wands in reverse. Like, you had to maybe even, like, close the door here. Like, financially, even maybe this is an employer. You had to leave the company. I'm hearing that. You're like, that's the only way. Otherwise, I'm seeing you kind of being like, it's going to be a cycle. My whole routine will be thrown off. I'm hearing that as well. For number, let's get more details on that. The Father Wands, yeah. Well, you've been done with this. The Moon and the Father Wands, like, this is, I'm feeling heat down my left ear, actually all around my face, like, growing. It's like, for a number of you, you knew this person, or, like, they managed your finances or something like this, and, like, it got kind of personal, and then it got kind of strangely obsessive. I'm hearing that at times, and then you had to, like, kind of, like, yeah, it was obsessive, and you had to put the phone down. I'm here, hey, I have to get off the phone now. The Moon here, the Hierophant. For a number of you, this comes down to making a certain, like, deal happen. I'm hearing record deals. Maybe for a number of you, one second, someone felt like somebody was stringing them along. I mean, you're not mad at me, are you? It's like, you may have been dealing with a narcissist as well. Someone didn't want it to be over. I'm hearing that. Daughter Wands upright, Six of Cups in reverse. You do have the Death card leading you out. You might want to check out the Scorpio reading. There could be some clues there. You do have the Moon as well, card associated with Scorpio, in addition to the Death card, sitting at the base of your reading. These are both mirroring the Strength card upright, and that is typically associated with Leo. Some of you are, like, somebody wants to say, hey, I'm sorry, even. Like, they're like, hey, I just want to say I'm sorry. Like, I just want forgiveness. It's like, well, I don't know. I'm hearing you also kind of, like, messed with my financial situation. It's like, I don't know if I want to really be here, like, doing this anymore. Five Pentacles, like, something kind of is putting a really bad taste in someone's mouth. I'm hearing that as well. The Five Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Father Wands reverse, and the Son of Pentacles. Now, let's see what else here, Taurus. I'm hearing that we have in store for you. It's even like someone who bought something, they're like, they come back with this thing. They're like, I wasn't satisfied. The store owner's like, okay, let's see what we can do. And Temperance upright, looking in the future. I'm seeing like a kid who's not happy, like with the color of lollipop here. I'm hearing that as well. No, I'm not happy with this. Like, they want to, like, return something. Again, I'm hearing that. Lovers in reverse. It's like, but this was something very, to someone, this is a general reading, but somebody here felt like something was very silly. Like, why you couldn't get that right? Like, Lovers in reverse, Father of Wands in reverse. This can even be someone, like, kind of talking to their, like, future, like, hey, don't book me again for, like, a man like that, okay? I'm hearing in my life who wants to, like, you know, just not behave. I'm hearing, like, and not ever, like, one second. Yeah, no, someone was really throwing someone off. Like, I'm seeing someone maybe was dating someone, and this connection, whatever it was like interrupting this person's, like, personal life and their ability to really keep focused on their mantras. I'm hearing that as well. Like, it was a derailing, distracting energy with the Father of Wands. Now, possibly Ten of Swords at the base of that. Yeah. Do they realize it? I think so. Someone has to do time. I'm hearing that with the Father of Wands in the world. I'm seeing a clock here. I don't know. It's just coming through. I'm just channeling. It's just coming through. It's not my personal opinion, right? It's just coming through. With the Moon here in the world. Now, again, energies may take time to develop. Yeah. Feel free to watch older readings. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Like, sometimes it becomes really, really clear, and there have been a few examples here on the channel, like a year prior to the pandemic. I was channeling similar as what I'm doing here, and in that reading, I was like, keep clear Corona, that's what I'm hearing, I don't know what that's alluding to. Lo and behold, it's not really alluding to beer. Only, it could be also, though, of course, it's always multi-dimensional. The Sun here, the Eight of Pentacles leading out. And it's always what you make it as well. But the Ace of Pentacles upright, like, someone felt something was not good enough. I'm hearing, no, that is a strict no. I'm hearing, for me, I'm not here also to, like, just miss you, and then you miss me, and then we miss each other, but, like, we never actually bring it back. Like, this is even, like, someone who wanted to just be famous on Facebook. I'm hearing that. Like, they wanted to just interact with this person. Let's clear it. But they never wanted something bona fide. Like, well, they never were trying to create a bona fide situation here. It's like, excuse me. Like, this is not appropriate. What do you take me for? I'm hearing that as well. Ace of Pentacles are bright. Like, this is not, I'm not appreciating this, I'm hearing that. So maybe you had to make it clear, like, you had to make your standards and your expectations clear, like, in case it wasn't already obvious, and this could be on a vibrational level for a number of you. Some of you are moving, yeah, High Priestess, you're, like, moving away from someone. I'm seeing you physically moving. High Priestess, Chariot, someone is, like, physically, like, hey, goodbye, discus thrower, like, this person's even, like, famous for something here. It's like, no, I'm not attracted to that anymore. It's like, it's clear. Yeah, you know when you're attracted to somebody, you have that whole vision in your mind, oh, they were like that person, and, like, he was cute, and, like, he had that whole thing going on, but, like, no. Okay, no, his mayonnaise was crusty, I'm hearing, and it wasn't even, like, easy to get out of the bottle. Like, you had to shake it for hours. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that was going to do. Whoa. That's my personal business. Don't touch my property. I'm hearing that as well. All right. I was like, somebody's packing their stuff up. They're like, I'm leaving. This person's like, where do you think you're going? It's like, they're making issues now. Don't touch that backpack, that's mine. It's like, my stuff is in there, I have to get it out. It's like, no, you're not allowed to touch my bag. It's like some shit like that, some bullshit like that. Like, let's clear it around. Like, this is someone creating issues because they don't want this person to leave. Two of Pentacles falls on the ground. I'm hearing, hey, Dawn, hey, let's make it really simple, okay? Simple, fair and square, okay? Fair and square. I'm just gonna pick up my stiletto heels and then I will be out of here, okay? They're like coming back around their house, like they want to pick up their stuff. Yeah, somebody wants like stiletto heels back. This person's kind of I'm hearing crooked. I don't know what. They're like, only if you stay the night. Magician in reverse. Father Wands in reverse. I'm hearing fumigator. I was fuming. I'm hearing that. Magician in reverse. Father Wands. They're trying to, like, keep this person all looped in. Now, let's pull some cards, Taurus, because really, maybe you knew this person. Maybe they're coming back. They could be a business owner, Emperor upright, Magician in reverse, but they got some really, you know who this is. I'm hearing that. Like, you know, maybe even, like, it's their business. Like, it's not just in the personal relationships that they got this whole, I'm hearing eggshell mentality. Like, I don't know what. Maybe there's something going on with there's some underground business here going on with the Father Wands in reverse, Emperor upright. Magician reverse in between the two. There's something that is, you know what it is. I'm hearing that again. Like, it's something that yeah. Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing Paro. Maybe someone's family is even like, they got some business or they're famous for something. Five of Wands in reverse. No, something's exhausting, Taurus. You're like, okay, I just need to get my last shoe out of that house. Like, I'm hearing that, like, my last shoe out of that room even. I don't know what. Like, Mother of Wands. So you're like kind of like just sticking your hand in a room, like in a real small wedge space. It could be a metaphor. It could be in your subconscious. It's like, I gotta clear this out of my mind. Like, I'm really not here for like, will, I don't know what that was, you guys. Like, it could be a metaphor again. Tower upright, Four Swords upright. Like, come back to this reading. It may be metaphorical, right? We never know how readings may resonate, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like someone. Fool here leading out. What is someone? And the distinction from something, but the Fool here mirroring the Emperor, you know, it's like interesting because people can associate with the things that they so-called own. Take it as you will. Fool here in the Emperor, yeah, no, someone was even, maybe they are like they're a debater, they are professional commentator. I'm hearing that with that Father Wands in reverse. So, listen, someone felt like, wow, this person's so cool, like they had a whole thing, like, I don't know, you guys, maybe they were famous at a certain point, and then it's like, yeah, but, like, I don't know about it now. High Priest of Right, Chariot of Right, Son of Right, like, the time has come, like, someone's even trying to make it romantic, like, goodbye, like, time to say goodbye. Someone's even, like, packing up someone's stuff, and they're, like, literally hoisting it onto, like, a caravan. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know, maybe someone's with their pets and their animals. I'm hearing that as well. Again, this could be with you. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, someone's, like, they're moving their stuff. It's like, hey, I'm not into you anymore like that. Like, this was, maybe even there was just a circumstance that it was like, this was really inappropriate. Like, maybe even the way you handled this, like, I felt like you were not really handing me my medallion, like, half the time, and it was like, you were trying to put me down, and, like, I need to leave. I'm hearing that. Son of Swords upright, Son of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they want to avoid even, like, as much contact as possible. Like, they don't want to get into a combo here. Now, but they're, okay, so they have a mutual friend. I'm hearing this. Somebody knows someone. I'm hearing Gemini. It's like they keep getting strung back to this person via this third person. It's like, for example, okay, I stopped following him, but, like, my friends are following him. It's like, this is the irritating thing that is possibly still bringing it back up. Three of Wands. It's like something's very trivial. Even, like, your friend says, oh, yeah, I was hanging out, like, and Trey was there. It's like, don't tell me what he had on his tray plate. Like, you don't need to go into all of that, okay? Don't tell me, oh, he had mayonnaise squirt all over and he was hanging out with a new girl. You know, it's like, I don't need to deal with that. Look, I don't need to worry about that. I'm hearing that. It's clear. Yeah, Empress. Someone is even thinking, like, to a certain extent, like, I need to maybe just get new friends. I mean, with the Empress upright and the Ace of Wands in reverse, like, maybe this is just not the type of A that I want in this test, and I should just stop trying here and I should just move on. I'm hearing that, like, entirely. I wonder. Let's pull. Will she be doing that? Let's see. Or will this energy be channeling Father Wands in reverse again, huh? So it's very interesting because maybe, interestingly, this person is actually competing with this person. And maybe that's actually what they want. They kind of want this person to, like, I don't want to say, like, step down from, like, the crown, but, like, okay, you know, the Empress, okay? It's like, please, like, you could be the Father of Wands in reverse and be looking at the Empress like, damn, because where's the Emperor at when we're talking in relation to the Father of Wands in reverse? Like, yeah, I'm hearing I loathe her. Oh my, let's clear the ground. Yeah, like, what is the Father of Wands in reverse in relation to the Emperor? When someone can stand as the Empress, why aren't we the Emperor? Let's answer that. Someone feels maybe bad. They feel, yeah, this is reminding me even, well, they don't want to see the end. They don't want the end to be near, sort of energy. They don't want the end to come. Nine of Cups upright, Mother of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands leads you out with the Mother of Pentacles. It's even like the family's involved, like a family's talking out for them on their behalf because they don't want to talk directly to this person. It's like, no, she needs her shoes back. I'm hearing that. It could be a metaphor. It's like they're negotiating this. They're gonna sell someone's shoes. Are you kidding? Yeah. They want to trigger this person. Let's clear it around. Like, you really don't need this. I'm hearing that. This is someone telling someone, just let go of the shoe, man. Just let go of the shoe. It's like they're kind of... Nike Shock Pros came through in another reading, a few readings actually, and it was like someone who was collecting shoes or something. Let's clear it around. Three of Cups in reverse. You lit up the High Priestess upright. For a number of you, this is seriously in the social environment. Like, a lot of this is, I'm feeling. Okay, the bulk of what is annoying or frustrating about what you're facing at this time in relation to the space is by way of what comes through indirectly. It's like in the periphery. Okay, it's in the environment. It's like what you see on TV, what you see in the media. It's not really in your... I see that for a number of you, you've really done your part. Like, you've maybe even actually cleared and cleansed this person's vibe from your space. I'm hearing that. But there's, like, something, I don't know if it's just, like, something monetarily, like, focused, or if it's, like, there's just something here. I'm seeing, like, a pair of shoes. There's, like, one pair of shoes. It's, like, who's gonna sell it? I don't know. Okay, but we used to lead out with the Seven of Wands upright. I'm hearing KB, KOB, Father Swords in reverse, Judgment in reverse. I'm hearing just keep it. I'm hearing that. Ace of Swords. Something is going to be like re-represented, even like reupholstered. Maybe it's going to be even like re-represented in some way, even like in a very public way. I'm seeing that with the Strength card. This is somebody maybe who was an icon. I'm seeing that as well with the Father of Wands in reverse and the Strength card. There is something that maybe someone wasn't sure how to handle or how to address, and it can be involving the assets of others with the Death card upright. Maybe it was something they just didn't want to, like, even go near it. They just didn't even want to, like, deal with it, think about it, touch it. You know what I mean? Like, skate around it. They just don't want it. It's just not... They need time, maybe even to heal. I'm hearing that with the Empress. Like, I'm seeing somebody who actually moved away. You have the Death card upright, Nine of Swords upright. Always take it as you will. Five of Swords in reverse, and the Daughter Cups upright. There was really a question of, like, am I ready to even... start to engage in this conversation about something here with the Nine of Cups upright and the Daughter Swords, something very specific. Like, maybe you knew, like, okay, I have to get into that one last little conversation with that person about that thing, that one little thing, and it's like, you've just been kind of really putting it off. I'm hearing that, or someone's been really waiting to talk about that. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This has to do with something that is exciting, ultimately. It's like, I want to get this done. It's not like I want to put it off, but I have to really, like, do it right, and I don't want to rush it, but I also don't know if I'm ready for it. I'm hearing that. You lead out of the Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Cups. So it's going to, seriously, for a number of you, I feel like you're going to feel more frustrated the longer you put this off with the Five of Cups. I'm seeing a butterfly here. Like, it's like telling the caterpillar has to wait in line before you can, like, enter the chrysalis, you know? It's like the chrysalis sort of experience. Like, let's clear it in the heart chakra. Like, it's really, like, telling somebody, hey, you know, like, you got to remain as a caterpillar, like, a little longer. It's like, okay, it's like they want to be a butterfly. I'm hearing that. Like, in their heart, with the Mother Wands and the Empress and the Ace of Wands in reverse, they want to heal fully. I'm hearing that as well from this experience. With the Five of Cups leading you out, well, there is something that they need to assimilate, maybe, and it's like, I know that I have to look at that fault folder over there, but I just am waiting. I'm hearing that. Five of Cups mirroring the Mother of Wands. Yes, I'm seeing that something it's just kind of like, I'm seeing somebody who's they've already moved again into a certain space and they've built momentum in that space and they don't want to be like, they feel like it may derail them again, like even just looking at whatever that is or focusing on or thinking about whatever that is. Son of Cups upright. There might be a child here involved as well, Son of Pentacles in reverse. I'm seeing like the belongings of someone, I'm not sure. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse, let's clear it. Six of Wands upright. I'm hearing D-E-L, Delcine, Delphina, Delphina. Now I'm hearing Delphina really strong with the Six of Wands upright. Let's clear it. So it's a boat. Somebody has a boat. Son of Wands upright. Mirroring that Six of Wands upright. There's something going on. It's like, even an auction, I'm seeing that. Something's even like being listed, put it on eBay. I'm hearing that with the Strength card and the Lovers. Something is being like actually even transported. I'm seeing it's like a product. I'm hearing news agency, so it could be information, or there's something maybe being written about even a product or a piece of it's like some structure even with the Strength card. Okay, the World here, I'm seeing a museum. Okay, let's clear it. The World on top, yeah, there's something very nostalgic. The World mirroring the Empress, it's like, listen guys, I know what this is, okay, I know it is what it is. I'm hearing that as well, and I you know, it's like she needs time to like experience the she doesn't want to call it the end, but like the program. I'm hearing that the way that she sees it on the syllabus, like they have to feel ready to have a certain experience. I'm just hearing that. Let's clear it. Like I'm hearing I'm not ready. I'm hearing doctorate program. I'm hearing that as well. For a number of you, for a small number of you, clear the throat chakra there, somebody wants to reappear from the past. I'm hearing they have news for you, as they say it, the Moon upright. Really? Okay, well, let's see. What does he have to say? It's like maybe someone has an offer. They're like, well, maybe we don't have to do it like that. We can do it like this. Nine of Pentacles upright will be very expensive if that's the case, whatever this is. It's like, well, we could repair this if we do that like that. Like, da-da-da. Okay. Seven of Swords upright, Two of Wands upright, and the Temperance card upright. I'm hearing Michelle, okay, Fool. This is even a company that needs to, like, sell its assets off in, like, fast. Like, I'm almost seeing, like, a liquidation energy, and they're thinking, like, what's the fastest way to do this and the cheapest way to do this? I'm running this with the Fool upright. For a number of you, there is something positive, like a company is even, like, buying out, selling out, these types of movements here financially. I'm seeing that with the Fool and the Temperance card and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles upright. It's like someone is like hauling a shit ton of stuff. I'm seeing that with the Nine of Pentacles upright and the Moon upright and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's like they're just bidding. Maybe they're bidding on the company that may take care of this. It's like, who's the company that's going to transport this? Like, it's a huge bid. I'm hearing lawn. I don't know, the Hangman upright, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Fool upright. It's like somebody wants to maybe sell, or they want to transfer their assets in some way, like maybe even register something, re-register something. It's something though that has a history with the Fool upright. Like this maybe is, again, like it's like museum pieces even. It's like something very, we're talking like hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars. I'm hearing that even with a Hangman. Take it as you will. It could be, again, a metaphor, but there's just been a history here. And that's what is possibly at a point where we say, well, where does this go? I'm hearing Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, take it as you will. Chuck E. Cheese! Okay, well, yeah, let's continue. The Two of Cups leading out. It's even like a stadium. I'm hearing horseshoe racer. I don't know. I'm hearing that with the Temperance card. Horseshoe. I'm hearing that again. Star in reverse. It's even like a studio or something where someone worked or where they're working. It's like they have to... it's about transportation. It's something, I don't want to say it's like simple, but it is, It is like a matter of maybe confronting even with the Justice card, like focusing on it. So let's jump into the extended here, link in the box below. Itching my nose, there are definitely resources involved here for a number of you. It is something, though, where, again, it's like kind of emotional. I mean, I heard that as well, or sentimental. Let's jump into that extended link in the box below. See you guys there. Thank you.